Okay, hey you guys. Um, greetings. I wanted to talk about dream interpretation and how to really interpret your own dreams without having to go to somebody else for dream interpretation. Um, and um, and how and not having to always go online, look for messages, this that and a third, go to a reader, go to somebody to interpret your dreams. How to really interpret your dreams on your own. So now, for one, perception is very important. So, and like the perception of the information that you're receiving is really important. So the first things first is you need to uh, learn how to center yourself, learn how to get connected with yourself, learn how to meditate, learn how to get into a meditative state, learn how to sit in silence. Learn how to, and however your practice is, however you communicate or commune with the source, the Most High, your higher self. That's the first step that is really important, because that's going to be the most accurate, because you'll be able to connect and you'll be able to know intuitively what this means. So, asking the source to give you more discernment, asking the source to place in you more discerning spirits so that you can be able to dissect and actually understand, so you can be able to understand what you are seeing and feeling in a dream and experiencing in a dream. So, yeah, and it's also important to not overanalyze or overthink, because sometimes you may see certain people in your dreams, and when you see them in real life, they may be different. And it may not actually be them doing what is happening in your dream. The meaning of the dream may be completely different than you just thinking that that person is a bad person because I had a bad dream with them in it, and so and so. Because you don't want to misinterpret your dreams, because you had a bad dream with somebody in it, and then your perception is off. So yeah, you want to go take it back to spirit, the Most High, and confirm first what this dream is about. So, um, let's see. Outside of that, some things that you could do. Um, some things that you could do to get like your dreams to be more vivid. Um, some of us, our dreams are naturally vivid, and that's a gift in itself. But some of us, we need help. We need help boosting our dream state, because maybe you've been, just in the world too much, and your dreams haven't been as potent, or you haven't been able to remember them as well. Sometimes we're still not going to remember them all the time, because sometimes the Most High just want to download information into us. But um, yeah, so here's a few tips on how to get your dreams more vivid. You can meditate and do yoga before bed. Setting an intent before bed. For example, you can ask, your guides, your angels, to show you clear premonitions that night. Show you what they need you to see that night. Ask the source to show you what important things in your dreams. Ask the source to show you, just whatever you want to ask. So set your intent before you go to bed. And that's the same as praying before you go to bed. If you set your intent and pray before bed and say, I'm going to be protected in my sleep, that's setting an intent. Alright, so another thing you could do is drink tea. That's good for dreaming and sleeping. Teas such as like blue lotus tea, lavender, valerian, chamomile, things that are good for sleeping. Drink that before you go to bed. Um, you can also find vibrations on, frequencies on YouTube, like for lucid dreaming, for sleep, and also sounds, that you may help with you sleeping, deep sleeping. Um, Sounds of ocean water, vibrations, whatever helps you. Find what works for you. So this is a personalized experience as well. You want to personalize this experience. Every experience, every form of healing that you go through, and you know, you want to personalize it. Don't let nobody make you believe that you need to be religious about anything. You shouldn't have to be religious about anything. You want to personalize your experience because that's going to make it more. You're going to be more connected to nature, more connected to source. So the more you personalize it. So yeah. Um, so when you start dreaming, when you're in a dream, you want to try to be as conscious as possible. But if you can't, it's fine. Just try to remember what you see. Like try to remember certain details in a dream, like what colors you see. Um, if people wear like what are people wearing, what are people doing, and also try to remember feelings. That's a very important thing is feelings. When you see certain things, what are you feeling at that time? You know, um, consciously, yeah, are you aware in the dream? Because once you become aware, that's, that helps as well. Once you become more lucid. Um, but try to pay attention to the details as much as possible. But when you start becoming aware, and when you start lucid dreaming, you may also be able to start altering your dreams or start switching from different places in your dreams very, very quickly, and changing your thoughts, changing your reality in your dream state. So, but yeah, regardless of the level of dreaming that you're able to do, try to remember what you feel, what you see, what types of colors do you see, how are people acting, do other people see you in a dream, like actually see you, are you seen or are you invisible, how do you feel, how do others feel when they encounter you in the dream, what is happening in the dream, what is the storyline, is there a storyline or is it just random? What are you wearing? What is other people wearing? Do you smell anything in the dream? Do you smell any scents? Um, are you also, like, another thing to consider, like when you go to bed every night, are you returning to the same dream or are you having new dreams every night? Or do you feel deja vu? Has this already happened before? These are questions you want to ask yourself when you're thinking about interpreting a dream. So, um, once you obtain as much details, pretty much in a journal or a book, notebook, whatever. Once you could always keep a notebook for dreams on the side of your bed, because you're gonna remember stuff and you're gonna forget stuff quickly when you wake up. So if you can jot down as much details as possible when you wake up, do that. So once you obtain as much stuff as you can remember, what you want to do is set your intent, with spirit, ask the Most High to guide you, give you discernment. And then, search up the details. So, search up the details on pretty much Google. Whatever stood out to you that you wrote down. Like, if you say you seen somebody, with a plate of food, you might see a plate. You could see two different things. So this is the importance of knowing what you saw, because you could see a plate of mac and cheese, right? But you could also see a plate of you could see a pan of mac and cheese full, or you could see a plate of like half eaten mac and cheese or mac and cheese crumbs. just crumbs from the mac and cheese, like, you know, just an empty plate. You can see an empty plate. So that's important. Like, what exactly did you see? Because each thing is going to have a different meaning. What color was it as well? The colors are very important. What was the color? Like, sometimes I might see a different color card, and each card, different color card, is going to mean a different thing for you at that time. It's going to mean, like, you know, have different significance as to how you're traveling at that time. So, another thing, like, another example is like if somebody's wearing the color green or wearing the color purple, that is very important. What do you see? Like, one time in a dream, somebody had some white tennis shoes that were dirty and dingy, crushed. Now, there's going to be a difference meaning for the white tennis shoes being crisp and clean and brand new versus the meaning of them being crushed, right? So yeah, that's important. So you want to look up those details and find out what you find from the details that you find in the dream. And then you want to write down that, you know, gather all the information and research you want to gather. Outside of what you intuitively already know about the dream, because you may have experienced something in real life, and this Most High was warning you again in a dream. Because a lot of times things come in a dream after you already know them, but it's another alert, like, hello, you know, we're telling you something in a dream. So yeah, more than likely, you know, after you sit down with it, meditate on it, sit in silence, you know, absorb it, you know, really figure out what it is that you're interpreting. It should make sense. It should come together. It should make sense to you. And as long as you have a discerning spirit, as long as you have, you know, the Most High, you know, guiding you on that as well, your source as well, you should know what it means. Interpreting dreams aren't that hard. I don't want to sit here and tell you a list of my own perception of meanings, right? What you want to do is gather. If you see, just like if you see outside a butterfly, but that butterfly, you see a blue and black butterfly versus a yellow butterfly. That blue and black butterfly is going to have a way different meaning than the yellow butterfly. There is a center meaning for butterflies in general, right? There's spiritual meaning for butterflies in general. But to crack down on what specifics, the color is important. Because every experience that you're having is a spiritual experience. So that's the same as in your dreams. You're having a spiritual experience. You're having an actual real experience in your dream state. You're somewhere else in your dream state, experiencing some reality. So yeah, it's not much to interpret in dreams, but that's pretty much what you want to look for when you're interpreting your dreams. You don't need to go to anybody for this. All you have to do is have some time, sit down with yourself, meditate, take deep breaths, get centered, then do some research. Then piece it all together. And it should make sense. So, if you're dreaming, you should know. Because all people don't dream. And that's another thing they don't want y'all to know. Is that y'all think that dreaming is a normal thing. No. Everybody here on the earth does not dream. Some people don't have dreams at all. And some people only have dreams in black and white. And others have dreams in color. And having dreams in color is considered a gift. So, don't take that gift for granted and think that, oh, this is just everybody's experience. So, no, it's not. And that's why it's important for you to pay attention to your dreams and be grateful for even being able to dream. So yeah. Alright, you guys, that's pretty much it. I hope this helped. And yeah, hope to see y'all next time on my channel. Alright, y'all. I love you guys. Peace.